Hey YouTubers, Rival X Factor here today with some aftermath footage, and I want to talk about anti-cheat changes. DICE has stepped up their game, and there's something out there that you guys can help utilize. So right now we're doing some aftermath epicenter. I am using an AK. What? Not the OPM16 AEK M416? Nope. Got to change it up. So this gun does shoot rather slow. It is accurate, but I hate slow shooting guns because they can't get you out of pickles. Usually good aim, fast shooting gun can get you out of pickle. Good aim, slow shooting gun, not as good of results. But let's roll with it, right? Got to change things up. So the first thing is DICE has stepped up their anti-cheat measures, which I am all about. So kudos to them. Pbbans just hit 19,000 bans. That's a lot of scrubs. I mean, that's a ton of scrubs. And we all know that Pbbans is kind of slow, but when they catch people, they usually catch them off guard, and you'll always notice one or two people you recognize whether you played around against them on the battle log forums, on Reddit, competitive players here and there. It's kind of a rare case, but there have been a couple competitive players that have been nabbed in the past. So they're doing their best. They're up to 19K. DICE has said today that they're hiring more staff and they're going to do quicker turnaround. So they're asking that you report people. They want to take quicker action on these proven cheaters. And they've done their own job of catching people, but it hasn't been the best. If you're going to use this function, you know, and you're going to have players report and fill out a paragraph or a couple sentences, you got to make sure you deliver. Now, what percentage of players are probably reported that are legit players? Probably 80% of them. There are a lot of good players. And you got to remember, you got to put this all in a scenario. Let's say a guy kills you 5 or 6 times in a row. That doesn't mean he's hacking. There could have been other people shooting at you. You could have put yourself in a shitty situation. He's just cherry picking or camping a spot. He should win that gunfight, especially if he has health or help. So that's the thing to remember about going up against people before you cry accusations. Think about where your positioning was. Was your neck sticking out? Or was the guy aimbotting and twitch shooting everybody around you over and over again? We all know what obvious hackers are. We come across them every couple days in this game, in the larger servers on PC, the TDM servers, where on a 250 kill TDM round, he might have 150 to 175 kills with an LMG or an assault rifle. As quick as he reloads, the killing is back on. Or the mass kill hacks. That's the obvious stuff. So Pbbans has done a pretty good job. DICE is stepping up their game. And their whole thing is, well, how do you know somebody's banned? You look at their profile and basically see when's the last time that they played. If their stats are reset, that probably fell in the gray material of what they banned for. So again, they have a tough job. They're looking at people statistically. There is no spectate mode in this game. God damn it, DICE. I hate you for that. But my hope and belief, there will be spectate in Battlefield 4. The coding is there. They can do it. I just think it was a little more time-consuming than they thought. So why not save a shiny, bright new toy for the next installment, right? Go esports. So there's something cooler than Pbbans. There's something cooler than this DICE banning system, and it's a system built by Pbbans. And Pbbans has been kind of a controversial thing because I'll explain what Pbbans is. Pbbans is a lot like Twitter. You subscribe to people, you see their feed. So think of you guys subscribing to me. If you own servers, you subscribe to my ban feed. I start putting people on my list, good, bad, or otherwise, trolls. Guess what? Anybody who follows me, they get banned. So there is some kind of BS that can be built into that. So let's say I'm tank whoring, and I go up against Frank the Tank in another tank, and he's just blowing me out. I'm getting caught off guard, position, he flanks me a couple times, and I know he's not hacking. I have a bad day, I put him on my list. Well, the bad news is everybody that subscribes to me just banned Frank the Tank. So there are roughly 1,200 servers and growing that use Pbbans. And I can't tell people enough, use Pbbans. You can get off these lists, you can be whitelisted, so it's not the end of the world. But something cooler. There's a new cheatometer out, and it's a French group that made this. We're all familiar with BF3 stats, right? You enter your name or a player's name. You want to look up their headshot kills rate, how many kills they have, their score per minute, kill to death. I mean, everything on a daily basis, round basis, overall, I mean, the site is just ridiculous with stats. And it's a great way to moderate or look at your progress as you're trying out new burst fire techniques and new gun combinations to see what's working for you and what's not. But this Cheatometer, this thing's really cool. It links to a master ban list on Pbbans. So anybody who's using Pbbans, guess what? All 1,200-ish servers subscribe to this. And this is the cool part. You don't have to fill out a report for DICE. You don't have to do anything except enter their name on the Cheatometer. Oh my God, I knifed somebody. What is wrong with me? Oh yeah, it's a weekend, I'm drinking. So once you enter their name, a bunch of cool stuff pops up. And a bunch of cool stats, including damage mod stats. So it tracks kill per minute, damage percentage per hit, kill hit ratio, headshot ratio, all kinds of stuff. And obviously, we know the damage mod pops up in the hit kill ratio and the damage per hit, basically. And if it flags anything, it automatically throws you on that master Pbbans list. It's kind of cool. It's you know, it shows up as an actual feed, so you can check out the feed. So there's going to be a bunch of links down below, and they pop somebody every hour. And again, there's 1,170 servers and growing. It's amazing. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So Pbbans is doing their thing, DICE is doing their thing, and so is Pbbans. Pbbans has really stepped up their game working with these guys. I'm really happy to see something like this, because I'm all about keeping the servers clean no matter what game you're at and everybody being on the same level. Will there still be hackers? Yes. Have the chances of them gone up, getting drastically? Yes. Probably about threefold. So if you want to be a scrub, keep being a scrub. You're just going to get caught. That's a sad state of the game that we're in. And this clip I showed the other day, where the fuck did those guys come from? Seriously. I already burned the flag. It was mine. And had some help there, but what the fuck? At least it's at close quarters spawn points, right? We've all had that, where you clear out a room with a couple good guys, you got some help, then you turn around, there's 17.5 people behind you, and the only reason there's a half is there's a bush Wookie with a M98 8-way scope, so he counts as half a person. So check out this Pbbans list, check out this Cheatometer, and start plugging in names. If you think somebody's super sketchballs, it'll tell you what's up. It'll give you all the stats you need to know. And if they're questionable, guess what? They're going to be thrown on the list. So do your bit to help out Pbbans. Do your bit to help out DICE. Keep filling out those reports. Just make them simple and sweet. Guys aimbotting, guys not legit, please look into the player. They got all the stats. They can see all the numbers. You just got to raise a little red flag. Thanks for watching, YouTube. This round was kind of a landslide, and I'm out. See you.